Hi, everyone, and welcome to Live with Your Agent Luz. I actually haven't been on here for a while, so it's kind of getting readjusted to everything. But I just wanted to jump on real quick. I was actually doing a recording with one of my friends here, lenders, Octavio Wilson from NFM Lending. And, yesterday I read the news that the rates have dropped. And so just taking this opportunity to come out, kind of like reintroduce myself as kind of get ready to jump back on the lives weekly. This is your agent Luz, realtor here in the Richmond, Virginia area, always ready and available to help you, buy, sell, as well as any commercial real estate. So just kind of quickly, Octavio, good morning. Wait, is it good
Hey,
morning?
good morning. How are you? Thank you for
Hey.
having me.
Yeah. We were actually just doing a recording in Spanish about the process of going through the loan process. Um, but we're going to do this part in English. So
Yes, we are. So you're
what
gonna
we
have
do,
to bear with
go
my
back
accent.
and forth. Since I already had you on, with me. I said, well, let's jump on a live real quick and share with our friends what it means now that we have seen some improvement, I guess, for us in the market in which the rates dropped. So, Octavio, really quick, just share a little bit about yourself so we know who you are.
Of course. So my name is Octavio Wilson. I am a loan officer on the Richmond area. I've been a loan officer for the past 5 years, although I've been on the banking industry for the past 15 years. So this is who I am. It's more to know, but that is the basic. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I love it, man. It's a crazy job, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing real estate for about two. It is a crazy job, and I love it too. It is. It is. It is. It can be crazy. So the rates dropped yesterday. What are the rates? What are the rates today? And what does that mean for our consumers, right? The people who are thinking of buying a house in the next few months. We're in spring, so it's like springing into a new home now that we always see changes coming in the spring. So what what can you tell us about these rate changes and what they mean for
Yeah,
us?
of course. Now, something to keep in mind, and this will be my interpretation of how the market is moving. So, if you talk to different loan officers, they might have a different perspective. So, for what I see, this drop on rates yesterday, it is a sign that chances are we are moving on the right direction. So having the rates drop yesterday, it is a sign that whatever the Feds were doing is working. So I was afraid of the Feds moving the rates up again, but that was not the case. Something that is very important on these moments is to capitalize. What I mean by that is that if you are under contract and chances are then your rate has not been locked, you need to talk to your loan officer and ask him about the market. Hey, do you think it will be prudent to lock right now, or should we keep waiting? Um, and what I see is that this drop on rate might help people to get into the market. What I mean by that is it might be a little push, this light on the end of the tunnel, and they might feel like they want to try again, per se. Another thing that is important is to understand um, the inventory. So we have a lot of people wanting to buy houses, a lot. I can tell you, I got like 15 people looking for houses right now.
Wow.
Yeah, the problem is the inventory. There's no many houses, but this is going to change if we keep moving on the right directions. Let's hope that rates keep going down. I am not expecting the rates to go down to 2.5 like we did during COVID, but I'm hoping that we stay or we move down to four, between 4 and 5. And that will help us. That will help inventory, and that will help the people to feel more confident into selling and buying.
Yeah. And that's pretty cool. It's something important that you said. If you are already under contract and you have not locked in your rate, you need to go ahead and call your loan officer and try to lock in that lower rate, right? I don't think many people kind of like think about that because they're already kind of in the process and they just take whatever they give them because they assume they're not necessarily paying attention to the news like that or paying attention to the fact that the interest rates change right in the middle of, or they could even try to change it if it's not locked in. So
Correct.
for that information, um, does give us a little bit, I guess, like you said, a little bit of hope in a healthier market.
I tell you
I wish
something. I
I
tell you
wish we could
something.
see. Go ahead.
I tell you something that I never understood, but now that I am an adult, I really understand the whole concept. Everything that goes up, it has to come down.
Mhm.
Think about it. And the other thing is like, let's say then right now it makes sense for you to buy. Don't think twice. Buy it, because when the market gets better, you can always refinance.
Mhm. Or sell and have some equity.
That's right. That's right.
Nonsense.
That's the best way.
Mm-hmm. So that's good because, and another thing you said was it does give other people opportunity to come back in the market because that's what we were seeing when the rates went up. It
Yeah,
knocked out a bunch of people from.
that is correct. Talking
Um,
about the people making 40,000 about 5 years ago, it was considered a good yearly income.
yeah.
Right now, with 40,000 without debt, you can afford around 250,000.
Yeah. And even sellers, when you think about it, because if you're thinking about selling your house, if you're, what I mean, going to sell it for a higher price now, you'll be able, more people will be able to afford that because the interest rates a little bit lower. So they could afford a better monthly payment. They could buy more house.
That's
Uh,
right. Yeah, and this what's happening now. People
so
that
this
were
is
approved, people, it's exactly what happened. People that were approved during COVID, uh, I don't want to be on the market. It's too busy. I want to wait until the rates come down. Big mistake, because the rate went up, and now they don't qualify for the 450 they were qualified. They were pre-approved for. Now it dropped to 320 because of.
they wait. Yeah. So, right. So, just the motivation for sellers as well. If you're thinking about selling your house, especially during springtime and summer, which is where we see a lot of more movement, you're going to have more opportunity to sell it because you
Of
have more
course.
buyers. They'll be able they'll be able to afford those homes. So, good things to know. So, I just want to keep you guys in the update as to what's going on. Lo quieres decir en español, de una vez para que salgamos de esa. Estás como que un poquito frisado. Digo, lo quieres decir en español, estás como que un poquito frisado.
Vamos a hacer
Bueno,
en
estás como que un poquito frisado, so
espera.
no te escucho. So, we'll do another, lo hacemos en español para la comunidad hispana ya después ahorita o otro día. But we're going to go ahead and
Sí.
I think this is him talking. Calling me on the phone. Can you hear me, Octavio? I can see you
I
now.
can.
Ahora te puedo ver. And you're gone again. Well, thank you, Octavio, for that great information. I am going to, this is him again. He forgot we're live. Yes, Octavio, we're live and you're freezing. Okay.
Thank you so much. So,
Right. Well, I lost connection there with Octavio, but it's all right. You got all the great information that you needed for today, and that is that with the rates dropping, it looks a little bit better. Market's looking a little bit better for our buyers and even our sellers. So if you are thinking of buying or selling in the next few months, or 6 months to a year, definitely give me a call. Let me come over and check it out and see how I can help you with that process. So the same thing if you're thinking of buying, you want to check it out now because you are, it's a little bit better market with the interest rates. You want to see if you qualify. Give me a call, 804-964-4458. There goes my number. And I hope to hear from you again. My name is Luz Baez, also known as your agent Luz, realtor in the Richmond, Virginia area. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.